Hey guys, Joseph Adams here, and I really wanted to make a video about the proper uses of smudging, using Palo Santo, and using sage or any other smudging device. So this has been on my mind for some time because I see the way people smudge and there's so much more they could be doing. So I wanted to make this video to make a few things clear about what it is you're doing, why you're even using the plant, and how to connect with the plant beforehand. Like, what is actually happening when you light the smoke, and what is that smoke supposed to represent? What is it doing? So the first thing that I learned about connecting with different plant entities such as sage or even cacao or even Palo Santo is you want to make connection with the entity first. You're basically trying to develop the relationship of you're sincerely asking the Palo Santo, for instance, for help. You're asking it for assistance in your creation. In your creation, you're trying to clear space. You're trying to clear energy from a room. So that is the intention. You need help clearing. So you connect to the entity first. And if you can't quite do that, or you're not as experienced, all you have to do is intend without getting in the way of what you're trying to expect as a feeling in return. So connect to the entity first. So just like a crystal, when I hold a crystal in my hand, I connect to it. I feel its energy. It runs through me. I ask it for assistance. It helps build me a reality that I'm trying to create. So the same thing happens with Palo Santo. So I hold the Palo Santo in my hand. I hold the sage in my hand. And I connect to the spirit and say, please help me clear. I make connection with the entity. So now the sage or the Palo Santo becomes a part of me. It becomes another extension of my consciousness. So when I'm blowing the smoke in the room to clear the space, the smoke becomes a part of me. The smoke is me. It's me clearing. So that's what I wanted to make really clear, is that the entity is helping assist you, and meanwhile the smoke becomes a part of you. And for the really attuned, you can actually get feedback on how the smoke hits the room. I've had this many times before, where I'm bouncing the smoke off of an individual and the smoke is giving me feedback where the blockages are, what's out of alignment, where the person is holding tension, trauma, anything, a blockage. So make connection with the entity first. It's so much more powerful than if you start just going all over the place with the sage. Make contact first. Develop a ritual. Develop a channel in which your mind is not interrupted when you actually do the smudging. It's important because you're building a creation, a channel of creation in which the plant entity is assisting you. It's not giving you something you don't already have. Don't disempower yourself when you use metaphysical tools. You are the all-powerful. But when we're all powerful and we're trying to learn this, we need help at times. And so using sage and Palo Santo can really help us. So develop proper relationship before you do the actual smudging. So thanks again, everyone.